Alright, today I am fighting Tetris for a for fun match after the league. I got bulky screens offense into him, no psychic spam. It's a banded Rillaboom that is max attack HP. Almost everything I have is not speed invested. His team is very 120 plus on speed with Tailwind, potentially, with like a Scav and Behemoth for a Trick Room mode with Aurora's at like 60. Fast Aurora's could be interesting. But it's a dual screens Sucker Punch for Behemoth and for Blacephalon, and then Spirit Break for Como and just generically good with dual screens. This is a banded Rillaboom. Glide, see if we can swap terrain with Coco, and he can do some Volt Switch shenanigans like that. So there might be some terrain wars, but I'm not. This is a support Arcanine. It's fairly defensive in nature. Flamethrower, Snarl, Will-O-Wisp, Helping Hand. I have a defensive Slowking that is designed to survive, set up Trick Room, and bring in the Stakataka, who is aggressive, lonely for plus attack nature, Rock Slide, Gyro Ball, Heat Crash for Escavalier, Gyro Ball for the Auroras, and then Behemoth probably just going to drop rocks and try to survive it with that. Screens plus rocks, always interesting. I'll probably lead Grimmsnarl in every match. The final Mon is an AV Swampert, who I think actually looks very good into his team. He doesn't have a lot of grass coverage. It's actually damp for Blacephalon, Mind Blown, if that matters. Hydro Pump, Earth Power, Ice Beam, and Blizzard. He does have a Hail Setter for Blizzard. And that's that. Alright, let's see what they brought. Good luck, have fun to Tetris. And hopefully this turns out well. He sounded like he wasn't worried about Rillaboom in the slightest. He has Aurora's, Coco, Blacephalon, Aerodactyl, Krook. My first thought when I see this team is Swampert goes in. Like, Swampert really goes in. My second thought when I see this team is Rillaboom cleans up. Really hard. I'm gonna ignore Trick Room entirely game one. And I'm gonna lead with Swampert. So the scariest thing for Swampert on this team is Freeze Dry from Auroras. I don't believe he has any... I don't think Tapu Koko gets a grass move. But I think AV Swampert is the play here. He's mostly special. Krook and Coco could be mixed. Aerodactyl's physical, maybe not. That Dusclops almost feels like it's saying I'm anti-Trick Room, more so than it's saying I'm going to set up Trick Room for myself. So that's what I'd expect the Dusclops to do. Might see it in a lead. Blacephalon Dusclops. Can he tank a max water on anybody on his team? No, nothing he brings in wants to tank a max water. I'm gonna set up light screen in case this is going to be, I could Sucker Punch Blacephalon, but I'm scared of Ally Switch, but I'm not going to predict the Ally Switch until I've seen it. I've lost calling Ally Switch when the Mon didn't have Ally Switch at all before. If he sets up Trick Room, I don't care. He's maxing Blacephalon. That's interesting. Oh, does it have a grass move? Well, Cephalon might have a grass move. That could go really poorly if it does. Oh yeah, this could go really poorly if it's energy. Alright, it is not energy ball. He did just message me saying he timed out. Yeah, that does a lot less damage in the sun. But he didn't do much damage either, and I can sucker punch that. Weakness policy. Well, that's interesting. That is the timeout. Oh no, that is not good for him. So I can play around ally switch by just doing this now. Max guard. Okay. He's gonna reverse trick room here, is what he's going to do. Yeah, he said he timed out for that first. That burnt him a turn really hard. I'm gonna make the exact same play. That is a really unfortunate timeout from his part. I think Sucker Punch, and I think it's really safe. Sucker Punch should be able to kill the Cephalon. He can't burn, and if it's ally switch, yeah, this should KO. Shadow Sneak self-proc. So it's weakness policy mind blown, maybe? Okay, my first thought on seeing these two in the back is Rillaboom is going to absolutely clean up. I think I am going to set Reflect here, and then probably just... Is there power better? It doesn't miss. That's good. Yeah. Dual screens, he can tell that from Light Play. Tailwind, is it freeze dry? No, it's not. So I should be picking up threats here. Oh, it starts great. Interesting. Might not KO. Ours is bulky. Yeah. But what I think this does... That is a Pixelate, not Hail, by the way. I don't want to risk a miss. I'm okay with just getting guaranteed damage with Rillaboom in the back. I leaves it at exactly 1 HP. I know it's still winged, so it didn't matter, but it's always fun to see. Hydro Pump might have one hit. A Hydro Pump would have one hit, but I didn't want to miss the miss. Since I didn't... It's probably Sash. I have no way to know that right now. I think it's safe to assume. This Aurorus hasn't protected. I'm just going to Glide Ice Beam. I don't think he has a way out. Alright. Aerodactyl does... That was a crit through Light Screen, or Reflect. Alright. Looks like game 1. I'm gonna run it back with the exact same thing, I would think. Gladly take the player card, and let's see, how does he adopt the Swampert? He can't change the weather. He didn't bring snow warning on the Aurorus. It is Ice Pixelate, which I'm forgetting the name of. With Throat Spray. He knows it's special Swampert because I was using Ice Beam and Earth Power. I think I just run it back, honestly. See how he reacts. Was Arcanine good into this? I think Arcanine was fine. Maybe I do wish it was Shuka now. Do I bring Stack instead of Arcanine? No, I'm just gonna run it back and see what happens. I can adapt after. I'm unsure how he plans on playing this differently. Or it's more like he has to have Energy Ball on this Blacephalon, but I don't think that's what the timeout was. I think the timeout was missing the Trick Room on Dusclops. And this is a Damp Swampert, which is going to ruin Mind Blown. So if he was trying to Shadow Sneak Mind Blown, it's not going to happen. I'm expecting like an Aerodactyl Crocodile. Or Coco. Aerodactyl Coco, maybe. Okay, Crocodile Coco. 2 of the 3. Might get up a Light Screen and try to... What is the merit of special defense raises? Another Swampert max. Attacking the Crocodile. Like I said, he doesn't like tanking max water on any Mon right now. It's very safe to click into him. I could max Quake into Coco here too. Alright, it's a Coco max. I don't know if it's physical or special. It's probably max Starf into Grim? Or max Moon. Max Fairy. Starfall was right. I don't know why I corrected myself. I can set up light screen and start dropping some Quakes and see what happens. I can bring in Arcanine. It's an AV Swampert and screens. This thing is immune to the Coco. Airstream, it's physical. Light screen was incorrect. Coco does only get a... Okay, we traded 1 for 1 and I have a light screen up. Coco... I'm like 90% sure that means it's physical, especially with the amount of damage it did. So I'm gonna bring in Arcanine. Go for the burn. Is he set up Misty's burn? Protect? Yeah, that was kind of expected. I should have read into that. I set up the wrong screen was the big problem. Flutterby! He's gonna lower special attack. That does nothing. What is the item on this Coco? Life Orb. I should have known that from the first attack. I think I might need the geyser damage over the Quake. If I do Helping Hand here. Well, that's interesting. Into what? Dusclops? That's smart. Okay, so Coco is the threat. Another Flutterby, maybe? got some bulky mons out right now. I'm tempted to just burn the dust box to annoy it. So I'm gonna snarl, I think. Bring in Rillaboom. Shadow Sneak is gonna do nothing. It's not a burn. Okay, I'm really not surprised to see that. I'm glad I snarled. I'm actually thinking about blocking into knockoff here, weirdly enough. I think I'm gonna lock into knockoff. Since that thing's snarled, and I'm just gonna go for another snarl to cover for Aurora's protecting. Yeah, I'm gonna snarl and knock off. I think it's the play. This is a banded Rillaboom. Aurora's is potentially faster if it's max speed. It's probably not max speed, though. I probably have speed control right now. Somehow. I'm expecting Protect. Nope, a swap into Coco. Okay. Trying to position in... Okay, so he was expecting Glide. And he wanted to swap back the turns. This rain is actually hurting me right now. It's making me not want to quick flamethrower at least. Alright, I think I swap in Swampert and Snarl again. Maybe I don't need a Snarl, maybe I can just flamethrower it. He's reset the Intimidate on Coco, but it's still burned. I think I'm in a good spot. Rillaboom will clean this up really well. I think the flamethrower is going to cover for it, not setting up with Hyper Voice. I'll charge into Arcanine. It's burnt, and Arcanine is physically defensive. Do not respect that at all. He's taking more damage than he's dealing. It's probably Hyper Voice since he hasn't used the move. That flamethrower did nothing. I'm surprised. I should have stopped. So I'm gonna Earth Power Coco and I'm gonna Snarl this turn. I know that Rillaboom will never lose to Aurora's, and the Snarl just cover for it doing something. man's gonna KO himself with the burn. I think I survived them both. Yep. Well, I believe I have successfully outbulked Tetris's offense. With screens and burns and snarls, I do not believe he had enough damage to get through my team. Not bringing a grass type move, bad idea. I love to see it. GG, well played, Tetris. It was a fun match, and it's been a fun season the entire time. Sorry for the timeout in game 1. I do think I was pretty safe into that lead, though. Even if you went for Shadow Sneak Mind Blown, Damp on Swampert just wasn't going to let it happen. And, yeah, the Trick Room and the Max Guard was unfortunate, but Grimmsnarl always picks up the Sucker Punch KO. I think it had to be Ally Switch shenanigans, which is hard, and you let me play safely because of the timeout, where I didn't have to predict the Ally Switch. But GG, well played. Very fun.